Hello.
Italian, but he played a lot of Native American
Yeah.
roles. But
It got your attention though.
it did, especially when he cried. It made
We were an affiliate of Keep America Beautiful for a while.
Really?
I'd like to go back to that.
Mm.
I think we're still on their list. Okay. Oh, I'd like to look into that. It's good.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's Board of Education. I'm just using my mask and muffle and just getting better, recovering from a cold, so bear with me. Today it is Tuesday, December 16, 2025. It's now 1:32 p.m. My name is Sandra Plass, Deputy Chief City Auditor. Present today, we have our City Treasurer, Dario Sanfar, our Chief Financial Manager, Joe Stetson for the Budget Office, Common Council President George Ellis, and Common Councilwoman Sonia Fredericks. On today's agenda, we have 5 budget transfer requests, 2 increase appropriations, and 1 legal settlement. First, for our transfer requests, we have from the Budget Department a request for $13,520, sorry, from CPRB's contracted services line to the special items contracted services line. And that this is to cover the cost of this payment being made from the incorrect GL account. Next, we have a request from the Police Department for $8.92 from their Children's and Family Services Supplies and Materials line to their Children's and Family Services Furniture and Fixtures line, and this is to cover the cost of outstanding invoice. Another request from the Police Department in the amount of $45,100 from their Admin Services Uniforms line to their Admin Services Other Equipment line, and that is to cover the cost, also cover the cost of outstanding invoices. Next, we have a request from the Water Department for $155,000. That'll be coming from 5 separate accounts. First, $110,000 from their purification chemicals line, $20,000 from their pumping station supplies and materials line, $20,000 from their pumping stations contracted services line, $2,000 from their pumping stations training conferences line, and $3,000 from their transmission and distribution contracted services line. Again, that's for a total of $155,000, and that will be spread out into 9 different lines. First, $15,000 to their power source of supply utilities line, $6,000 to their administration supplies and materials line, $2,000 to their administration postage line, $2,000 to their administration furniture and fixtures line, $68,000 to their transmission and distribution of the equipment line, $5,000 to their transmission and distribution motor vehicle expense line, $3,000 to their transmission and distribution uniforms line, $3,000 to their sewer maintenance motor vehicle expense line, and last $50,000 to their special items contracted services line. This is to cover the cost of future invoices. The last transfer request is from the Treasurer's Office in the amount of $26,000 from their salaries line to their judgment and claims line. And that's to cover the cost of future settlement submission. Any questions, comments, concerns? All right, we're now on to our appropriations. We have 2 appropriations. First, we have increase our appropriations. First, we have $120,840 increase in revenues, and an equal increase in expenses for the Youth and Workforce Services Department. And this is to recognize grant funds for the Youth Employment Program. Next, we have an increase in revenue of $1.5 million in the Water Department and same in expenses. And this is the reimbursement from the County of Albany Water Purification District for their portion of the Beaver Creek Clean Project phase. Any questions, comments, concerns? Lastly, we have a legal settlement of $243 to Lisa Darius. Okay, can I have a motion to approve?
So
Second.
All right, we have the motion moved by City President Darius Sanford, seconded by Common Councilwoman Sonia Fredericks. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn by City President,
So moved.
moved seconded by Common Council President Corrales. All right, that here ends the minutes for Board of Estimate in the first tonight. I now have the Secretary Clerk's office.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Today is Tuesday, December 16th. I will be held to order the. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Council President, go sign, please.
Yes.
Thank you. They're in your mailbox. Darius needs them. The bonds, the bonds.
Yeah.
See, shall look out for you.
Okay, today is Tuesday, December 16th. I'm calling to order the Board of Contract and Supply. Present, we have Joe Stetson for the Budget Department, Daley Shankar, Treasurer, Robert McGee for Corporate Counsel, William McCree for City Engineering, and Frank Zioli, General Services. The following was offered on behalf of the Albany Water Board. Resolved that the Secretary be authorized and directed to advertise for bids on behalf of the Albany Water Board for the following: 2026 emergency generator maintenance. Bids to be received, said proposals to be received by the board at a regular meeting to be held Tuesday, January 6, 2026, at 1:30 p.m. And that each bidder be required to present with a deposit equal in amount to 5% of the total bid in a bid bond or certified check. The following was offered on behalf of the Albany Water Board. Resolved that the Secretary be authorized and directed to advertise for bids on behalf of the Albany Water Board for the following: hydrophilic acid. If I said that wrong, so sorry.
Great effort.
That's it.
It sounds good to me.
We're going with it. Said proposals to be received by the board at a regular meeting to be held Tuesday, January 6th, 2026 at 1:30 p.m. and that each bidder be required to present with the bid a deposit equal in amount to 5% of the total bid in a bid bond and certified check. The following was offered on behalf of the Albany Water Board. Resolved that the Secretary be authorized and directed to advertise for bids on behalf of the Albany Water Board for the following: 2026 winter lead service replacement project. Said proposals to be received by the board at a regular meeting to be held Tuesday, January 6, 2026 at 1:30 p.m. and that each bidder be required to present with a bid a deposit equal in amount to 5% of the total bid in a bid bond or certified check. Mr. Zioli offered the following: resolved that the Secretary be authorized and directed to advertise for bids for the following: citywide work and safety footwear and footwear fitting services. That proposals to be received by the board at a regular meeting to be held Friday, January 23rd, 2026, 1:30 p.m. and that a bid deposit is not required. Mr. Zioli offered the following: resolved that the Secretary be authorized and directed to advertise for bids for the following: snowplow equipment maintenance and repair. Said proposals to be received by the board at a regular meeting to be held Friday, January 23rd, 26 at 1:30 p.m. and a bid deposit is not required. Mr. Zioli offered the following: resolved that the Secretary be authorized and directed to advertise for bids for the following: landfill leachate and sewer line cleaning. The proposals to be received by the board at a regular meeting to be held Friday, January 23rd, 2026, 1:30 p.m. Bid deposit is required. I jumped ahead. Mr. Zioli offered the following: resolved that the Secretary be authorized and directed to advertise for bids for the following: heavy highway construction supplies, crews, and equipment. Said proposals to be received by the board at a regular meeting to be held Friday, January 23rd, 2026 at 1:30 p.m. Bid deposit is not required. First opening will be for maintenance contracts for plumbing work for various city-owned buildings. First is Savino Construction Services. I probably said that. Bid bond is included. Total base bid is $57,500, $550. Bid bond was included. Next, we have Botanical. Bid bond is included. Base bid is $51,750.00. Next, we have BPI Mechanical. Bid bond is not included. Base bid $42,352.50. We will double check for the bid bond. Next, we have purchase of fine and coarse aggregates, Pallaman Industries. Bid bond is included.
No, but
They are bidding on DOT course type two. $21.55 per ton delivered to 35 Erie, $19.55 per ton delivered to Old Quarry Road, Selkirk, $19.55 per ton delivered to 17 Waterburg in Queens, $12.55 a ton city pickup. Washstone 1A, $35.85 delivered to 35 Erie Boulevard, $33.85 a ton delivered to Old Quarry Road in Selkirk, $33.85 a ton delivered to 17 Waterboard Road, Queens, $26.85 per ton city pickup. We will forego the reading of all the subcategories and post it to the agenda.
maintenance.
All right.
Buildings, it shows that. It shows that water.
Next, we have 2026 water and sewer bulk supplies. First, we have Corn, Maine. Bid bond is included. Total for group one, $93,892.00. Total for group two, $74,226.00. Total for group three, $24,392.40. Total for group four, $169,581.60.
We can wait the reading for the.
Okay,
subgroups.
we will-
Put it in the agenda.
Okay, we will waive the reading for the subgroups and include it in the agenda. Next, we have TI sales. Bid bond included. We will forego the reading of the subgroups and will post it to the agenda. Next, we have Blair Supply. Bid bond included, we will forego the reading of the subgroups and post it to the agenda. Next, we have Ferguson Enterprise. Bid bond included. We will forego the reading of the subgroups and post it to the agenda. Next, we have DJ. Their bid bond is included, we will forego the reading of the subgroups to and post it to the agenda. We have Everett Prescott. Bid bond was included, we will forego the reading of the subgroups and including it in the agenda. Next, we have FW Web Company, their bid bond is included, we will forego the reading of their total to and post it to the agenda.
All right, that concludes the openings, on to next order of business. The following resolution was offered on behalf of Albany Water Board, resolved that the bid for the following named bidder be accepted and the contract awarded to them and for the prices specified in their proposal, they being the lowest qualified bidder and theirs being the lowest qualified bid, and that the mayor is authorized to sign a contract on behalf of the city and fix the seal thereto. The project is purchase of hydrated lime slurry to WK Merriman for the bid amount of $638 per dry tons. And this was a bid received on December 2nd, 2025. Mr. Zioli has offered the following, resolved that the bid for the following named bidders be accepted and a contract awarded to them at and for the prices specified in their proposal, and they being the lowest qualified bidder and theirs being the lowest qualified bid, and the mayor is authorized to sign a contract and affix on behalf of the city and affix to there too. This is landfill recycled daily cover to Constantine Construction and Farm for the recycled daily cover of $14.86 a ton. Extension 1 at 5%, extension 2 at 10%. Also to Balbonia Holding Corp. For a recycled daily cover of $13.17 per ton, extension 1 and 2 at 0%. Mr. Zioli has offered the following, resolved that the bid for the following named bidder be accepted and the contract awarded to them and for the prices specified in their proposal, there being the lowest qualified bidder and theirs being the lowest bid, and the mayor is authorized to sign the contract on behalf of the city and the fix is still there too. This is light truck tires, tire mounting and repair services to McCarthy Tire Services for the specified shop rates listed below. Mr. Zioli has offered the following, resolved that the bid for the following named bidder be accepted and the contract awarded to them at for the prices specified in their proposal, they being the lowest qualified bidder and theirs being the lowest bid, and the mayor is authorized to sign a contract on behalf of the city and affix the seal thereto. This is for passenger tires, tire mounting and repair services to McCarthy Tire Services for the various shop rate amounts that are listed below. Mr. Zioli has offered the following, resolved that the bid for the following named bidders be accepted and the contract awarded to them at and for the prices specified in their proposal, they being the lowest qualified bidder and theirs being the lowest bid, and the mayor is authorized to sign a contract on behalf of the city and affix the seal thereto. This is for heavy truck tires, tire mounting and repair services awarded to Service Tire Truck Center for the various amounts listed below, as well as McCarthy Tire Services for the various higher shop rates listed below. Mr. Zioli has offered the following, resolved that the bid for the following named bidder be accepted and contract awarded to them and for the prices specified in their proposal, they being the lowest qualified bidder and theirs being the lowest qualified bid, and the mayor is authorized to sign the contract on behalf of the city and fix the seal thereto. Construction equipment tires, tire mounting and repair services awarded to Service Truck Tire Center for the various shop rates listed below, as well as McCarthy Tires. Also, the various shop rates are listed below. Mr. LaFleur has offered the following, resolved That the bid for the following named bidder be accepted and contract awarded to them and for the prices specified in their proposal, they being the lowest qualified bidder and theirs being the lowest qualified bid, and that the mayor is authorized to sign a contract on behalf of the city and affix a seal thereto. This is the City of Albany installation of standby generators awarded to Empire Electric NY LLC for the bid amount of $319,500. Mr. Requi has offered the following resolved that an increase in the amount of $415,588, change order number 1 be made to contract number 9434, Manning Boulevard Reconstruction Project. The new contract value will be $677,685.45. The new contract completion date shall be March 20th, 2026. The planning department offered the following, resolved that in accordance with the existing contract provisions and city contract number 9406, that the following named contract be extended to June 5th, 2026, at and for the prices specified, at and for the prices and terms specified in their existing contract. This is the Tivoli Preserve Enhancement. Bidder is CFI Contractor Incorporated for the amount of $2,193,900. The Department of General Services has offered the following, resolved that the city of Albany extend the following contracts for 1 additional year for the same terms and conditions applicable in the existing contracts. The various contracts are listed below. And I would a motion to accept each of them.
So moved. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, meeting adjourned.